Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to non-league to Premier League. We are York. New start times, remember, Monday night and Thursday night. Still 2 episodes a week. Let's dive straight into it. 2 massive games today. Wolves in the Championship and Manchester City in the Carabao. Let's go.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
Right, we'll start things off with Philip Coutinho. We didn't sign an oldie, did we? I am paying £14,500 a week for him, which is a ridiculous amount for our club. The idea was that I would use him a fair bit. We had a bit of an injury crisis at one point, and we had Luke Thomas injured, we had Mistretta injured, we had Baum injured, we had Mahoney injured, we had Svan injured, so we were down to like bare minimum. We've also got in John Guidetti. Only 4.4 a week, so that's not too bad. Once again, both contracts, I think they're both actually retiring at the end of the season. We've not got anything out of Philip Coutinho yet. Ideally, he just wants to play as an enganche, and we're not playing with an enganche. So he's found it tough, but it's Philip Coutinho, isn't it? Look at him. Still 17 first touch. Mental's very good. It's 18 technical. We've played him out there on occasions. He did play in the games when we were off form a little bit. So I'll be fair to him that way. He's not really jumped into a winning side, right? The last few games, though, we've had a really tough run. So last episode, where were we? Huddersfield game, wasn't it? Huddersfield game, we've had a decent run. A couple of really like Portsmouth were bottom, and it was just one of those games that we just knew that we were gonna lose. Everything went their way, and really disappointing that we couldn't beat them, because they had a really terrible start to the season, and we were doing really well at the time. We are in 10th as well, so considering the run that we've been on, we've done all right. We've had Burnley. West Ham we beat in the Carabao Cup away from home. Sheffield Wednesday was second at the time when we played them. Portsmouth were bottom. We've played Burnley, Brentford away. We had Odobeko, who was playing left wing for me, got sent off 2 yellows on 46, and they scored pretty early. And we hung on for a point. So that was disappointing, because obviously we were cruising till that point. We've beaten Rotherham away 3-2, who were second. Swansea 0-0, who have just come down from the Championship. Blackburn were 10th, and we've just lost. That was 50-50 to Barnsley, who were top of the league. So we've had a really, really tough run. Maybe it's just the standard of the leagues, and there's no easy games, I suppose. But we've done pretty well. Even though we're in 10th, the league is really tight, really tight. You lose a game, you go down 4 places. You win a game, you go up 4 places. So we've been a little bit too inconsistent, which has not helped us really cement a playoff place. We managed to beat a second string Chelsea side, but we beat Chelsea 4-3 in the Carabao Cup. A 91st minute winner from Jamie Chisholm, our on loan striker from Aston Villa. After his goal, he then went on a terrible run, but he did look very, very dangerous in the last game. Hopefully today we can get a performance out of him. That puts us in 10th position. 3 off the playoffs, only 6 off the top. As I said, look, we've played them already, we've played them. So we've had a difficult start, I think. We've had a difficult start. Not any easier today, because Wolves had a slow start and have just started to pick up pace. So we may find it a little bit tough today. We are at home. We are away at Manchester City. Be interested to see what team City put out. Now, this is what we've been rocking with over the last few weeks. We just can't get the striker right. Udabeko has not done well at all, really. So we're going to go with Mistretta, who was in and then got himself injured. Chisholm has also struggled. So we're going to go on Lisfanago. And Mahoney had a cracking game in the Rotherham game, and then that's all he's done all season. So he needs to perform for us today. Our best player of the season, regardless of his average rating of 6.92, David Raya. He has been absolutely first class for us, boys. absolutely first class. No doubt he will drop a clanger today. Now I've said that, but he has been top notch. Right, they've still got Diogo Jota in the Championship. Brilliant. 30 years old, worth 46 million. Bastoni. I had him on the FN19. We've got Lopez, who we spoke about. Is Theobald on the bench? Theobald's on the bench. Koulibaly's on the bench. Emre Can's on the bench. Warren Jones is on the bench, the guy that we had on loan last season towards the end. Chalobah, who's this kid? Yeah, he's all right. He's all right for 19, isn't he? So we may find it tough. Here we go. I am toying with the idea to go back to advanced playmaker, because that's where Connor Smith wants to be. We now have Coutinho as a backup as well, so we may go down that route. See if we can just have a little bit more support for the centre forward. Right, Glendon, who has just been tremendous as usual. Silva, Kovac. Oh, we're in here. We could be in. Svan. We've got 3 in the middle waiting. He's found Mahoney at the back stick, and it's just gone over. So I'm going to do it now. We're going to be brave. We're going to do it now. What does he prefer to do? Advanced playmaker. We're going to put him on attack, though, so he's a little bit higher. Silva. He's clipped one into Svan. We've made a nice bright start to the game. Cleared. Steers underneath it. Glendon. Put it out wide. Steer. He's gone back out to the right. Silva. Can we get a delivery? Oh, he's beaten 1. He's beaten 2. And he's fired it wide. Unfortunately, he did score a cracker against West Ham. I brought him on as sub because we had an injury to Svan on the right-hand side. Brought him on. He played right wing and he cut in on his left foot and hit an absolute beauty. But 20 minutes gone. We've made a bright start as they're going to get a free kick. Kelly. They've played it short. Bastoni. Shuffles across to Selvi, not Shelby, Selvi. And now Galino is in on this right-hand side. Can we get a block in, boys? No, we've done absolutely nothing. It's too easy. Svan's managed to get a clearance in. Are we going to get it back here? We might have a little chance of breaking here. Nearly Svan, who's been in and out. He needs to have a good season because I want to make his deal permanent in the summer, but he needs to show me a little bit more. He's done really well there. Mistretta! It looked like it was over the top of him, but he managed to get underneath it and get over it and nod it down. 1-0. Brilliant from Nearly Svan. That's what we want you to do, buddy. And he dinks it to the near. Oh, Mistretta. Beautiful header. He has been playing well recently, Mistretta. I'll give him that. Glendon. Oh, Glendon. What can I say? It's going to have to be Glendon on back at shirt, innit? Which is a York City fan wearing a Chester City's player on the back of my shirt. May not go down too well, but what a guy. What a finish. Right, Silva. And we are 2-0 up against Premier League. Let's be honest, Premier League Wolves. Villas-Boas in charge. Steer, Glendon. Silva now getting involved. The right back again. Slips a lovely ball into Svan. Mistretta. Oh, he's missed it. He is capable of missing those sitters. So we have got Uda Beko, and he's worth about 8 million at the moment. So it may be in the end of the season, if Mistretta really pushes on and Uda Beko's not been happy playing second fiddle, we may have the opportunity to make some money, boys. Right. Oh, they're in here. Kebidi. Can we defend? We have done. And Nili Svan again, back there, helping out. Tremendous. He's going on another run. He's beaten 2. What is this guy been on? He's still going. Cut it. Oh, he's won us a penalty. Mahoney's going to take it. He's normally good from the spot. But Nili Svan, you better score this, Mahoney. Because Nili Svan deserves all the credit. And he's going to get it. Nili Svan, he has no credit in terms of the goal, which is an absolute shambles. He's pretty much just run the full length of the pitch there. And now he's on 50% fitness and he's injured. Oh, right. What we are going to do is, because we're 3-0 up, we are going to take him off. What can Mahoney do on that right-hand side for me? Inverted winger. Right. Have we got a winger? I suppose Chisholm can do that pretty comfortably. What a first half performance. Right, steer with the corner. Mistretta's there. It is 4-0. I was a little bit worried turning the computer back on after that indifferent run. This is teeing us up nicely. Right, you want to see Coutinho, don't you? You want to see Coutinho, let's be honest. You want to see him. Oh, and Garnch. Yeah, I don't need him drifted. Let's play as an Garnch. Don't need him drifted. I'm contemplating playing an Garnch in my Deportivo save. So I'm struggling with the amount of touches the Trequartista gets. Right, one more sub. Let's get a Dubabeka one. Let's get him on that left-hand side. He can do it, no problem. And Mahoney just struggled to get through a 90. Glendon has no problem. As we're counting down to full time. Come on, clean sheet, lads. Clean sheet. Oh, just over. Ray was there, wasn't he? Diving across. Koulibaly's on. And there we go, boys. 4-0 against Wolves in the Championship. They've had an absolute nightmare. It'd be interesting to see in terms of salary where they are. I imagine they're top by a huge amount. Let's just have a little look. Our wage budget has gone up since the start of the season with the signing of Coutinho and Guidetti. Svan's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Absolutely devastated. Classy Mistretta. You beautiful man, as JC says. Right, let's have a little look. So we're up to 7th. Right in the mix now. 4 points off the top, but then, it's really tight. We're only 3 points off Wolves. Wolves have slipped down quite a few places. Look at the size of the clubs, though, in this top 12. Burnley, Wolves, Leeds, Wednesday, Palace, Bournemouth, Borough, Hull are doing really well, considering they just got promoted this season. Rotherham, one of the smaller clubs, Forest and Barnsley. I have found that Barnsley actually go really well in Football Manager 2020. They're often in the Premier League. Right, what do we say we do? We're going to have a look at some money before we play the City game. Fleetwood have got a sugar daddy in charge. They beat us to the signing of Jack Grealish. He never wanted to speak to us. They're paying him 50 grand a week. He was 32. It would have been not a terrible signing. It would have been a good signing, wouldn't it? We would have definitely played a can then. But he's not had a great start to the season. They've just appointed Crescito as well. Where are we? Bournemouth's got the highest. Even though they've been in a league. Wolves did have a big clear out at the end of the season. We're still bottom, look, 7.52. You didn't see me out, but it was 7.52. I'm not lying. Just behind Hull in 7.57. Right, on to the City game. Here we go. Wonder what side they put out. How are they doing? They've got Poch in charge. Mbappe's there. I'll be surprised if they play Mbappe, to be honest. They're third in the Premier League. And they've absolutely dominated, look, since the game started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 titles out of 8. Right, here we go. They have made a fair few changes. He's not bad, is he? But they are playing, I imagine, pretty much a second string. They've got a couple of... Wow. He's not bad for a centre-half, is he? So they're not... They are going pretty much second string, which gives us an extra chance. We've gone brave. We're playing with an advanced playmaker. Well, we're playing with an Garnch in Coutinho. Liam Brown is in. That'll keep Scott Parker happy. He's not happy that he's not played many games. We have struggled because we've got too many low knees. But with the injuries that we've had to Svan, so Chisholm's in the right, means I can bring in Brown because Kovac needed to be rested. He was on 84% fit. And Russell Gardner, my youngster from Arsenal, gets the opportunity again today because Silva, my on loan player from Liverpool, once again, needed rest time. Here we go. I'm really interested to see how Coutinho gets on. I've put him in a Garnch just so he doesn't have to do much running. I don't need him to do much running. I just want him to be a little bit of a support in here and be able to get on the ball. If we can get the ball at his feet, we may have a couple of chances. But we've got to defend early in this first half. Stand. That's whizzed all the way across. I was expecting someone to smash it in. Right, Chopping's taken over. And he's done a big run all the way around. We've just let him do it. And they're going to be in here really early on. Norley. And they've headed it over. Not a great start from us. We definitely need to tighten up. Chopping's in again. Betancourt. Milevic. Oh, Maya. Reyes there, isn't he? Reyes there to tip it over. Right, it's been a difficult first 4 minutes for us. Coutinho's there to head away. Of course he is. Of course he is. Coutinho. Oh, aye. Philippe, steady on, bud. Giving finger. No. Right, we've settled with 30% possession. Chopping. Right, what's going on here? Why is he up there? So really... we got lucky. We're going to break here. Mahoney. He loves a run. He's going. Finish. Oh, God. What's a sexual noise? Right, steer. Cross. Unlucky. We're chasing, and he's Chopping's dribbled it out. We've had a sniff. We've showed what we can do. We're going to go cautious. And rely on hitting on the break. Come on, Philippe. Give us that little bit of... Tell you what we do need. I ain't even thought about it. We need him taking fucking set pieces, corners, throw-ins, goal kicks, don't we? I never thought of that. It's a bit harsh on Glendon, isn't it? Tell you what, we'll just have him taking free kicks, corners first. We've got to keep El Capitano on free kicks, haven't we, Glendon? Right, Gardner, Coutinho. Whee, he's touched it. We've lost it. Come on, get it back in a good area. No. All right, Bazuno, the keeper. Never heard of him. A lot of these obviously will be regens, especially with them playing a second string side. Maya. Harwood Bellis. Norley. They've been patient with it. So away. He's gone with a little cheeky pass. Bentancourt. Chopping. Oh, he's skinned past Gardner. Reyes there. Could be better than that though, Gardner. He is probably better defensively, Gardner. He is sort of like a right back who can play centre back. But obviously means that he's not. And they've scored 35 minutes. Free header in the 5-6 yard box. Maybe Reyes should have come for that. We're not going to be too critical for him, but he could have. Where the header actually goes in. Yeah, it's 5 yards out, innit? You want your keeper coming for that, really. And we're 1-0 down. Come on, we don't want to be 2 down. We want to be in the game with 20 minutes to go. We did score late on against both West Ham and Chelsea. Just said demand more. Just get a little bit more out of them up till half time. Right, we've kind of been under the cosh a little bit. We're going to go passionate. Let's give it the fans something. Over 50,000 come to watch York City. Of course they have. We are struggling. The strikers need a little bit. Right, we're going to pause it. Philippe's going to come off, just out of interest. Let's just see how he got on. 25 completed, not as many as our deep line playmaker. I am struggling to get really that advanced playmaker role, the cam position to be really aggressive. Right, we're going to go presser. And we'll let Mistretta do that because he does it very, very well for us. There's nothing much else to bring on. We could maybe look at Connor Smith at some point. Mahoney's having an absolute stink bomb out on that left-hand side. We'll leave it for now. Just see how he gets on. Right, half an hour to go. Steer. Come on. Half cleared. Can we get the second ball? We're still on cautious. I think I do need to change it. We're going on positive. It's Uda Beko! No! No, you fucking wanker! VAR's done us. First game we've probably played with it. Oh. What a finish as well. Right, 20 to go. Let's get Mahoney off. Sese. Play him as a winger on attack. We're going to take Mistretta off. And we're going to go Guidetti, who wants to be a deep line playmaker. Sorry, deep line forward. But we're going to go. Oh, hang on. We've turned them two around, haven't we? We don't want that. We'll let him be a poacher. Wingers out wide. 2 wingers on either side. Crossing the box. You never know. Come on, let's push forward. I've asked to demand more. Never mind. Right, Norley. Come on. We're now playing in red and black. 2 separate kits. And it's 2-0. Rodrigo Bentancur has made it 2-0. Look, we're in red and black. We've just got Glendon in red because he's skipper. Does this a fair few times. Definitely not the first time it's happened. Right, Del Motte. Come on, we don't want 3. We want a goal. Sese, get out there. Good lad. Can we get it down? Udabeko, go on. Oh, if you'd just been a little bit quicker to react. Right, Neves, Bentancur. Chop in. Glendon still putting in the yards. Look, it's easier to spot Glendon because he's the other guy in red. Oh, that's a penalty. It's a penalty. He's going to disallow a goal for us, and he's going to give them a penalty. Milalevic. Oh, good penalty. Good penalty. Game is well and truly over, which is a little bit disappointing. Go back to that Mahoney chance. The goal disallowed at 1-0 as well. Mahoney chance was at 0-0. There we go. We're going to definitely say you gave everything. Well done, boys. Well done. Right, so we're finishing the episode in 7th. We've got some big look at the clubs. Stoke, Leeds, Hull, Palace, Fleetwood, Bournemouth, Borough, Derby, Barnsley, Sheffield United. Holy shit. It only just gets harder and harder. We're in... what clubs is there actually in the Premier League? Any really small clubs? Not really. Look at Reading. Reading, who absolutely bossed our league last year, playing beautiful football. Played 10, lost 10. I think we're going to be in this league for a while. I think we're going to be in this league for a while. I can remember in 2017, I did this, not a series, but I did a sort of like a non-league thingy with York. I updated database. The season that they got relegated into Vanarama North. Played, we did quite well. We got through probably roughly the same amount of time as this, but then I had 7 seasons in the Championship. And in the end, I gave up. But we can't do that, can we? We can't do that. I'm a little bit worried that we've got the new board, and they're just ranking my performance as B. They're really unhappy about certain things. It's crap. Concerned, they're quite vocal in, they're concerned about his performances, which are fair enough. It's a shame because he's made a brilliant start. He made a brilliant start for us. So yeah, we just need to be careful. We can't just coast. These may soon change, continue to be established. Blah blah blah. So we do need to be careful. And guys, that is it for today. Thank you very much for your support on the channel as always. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like today's video. Patreon as well, if you want to support that channel, that's that little bit more. It would be muchly appreciated. And yeah, we will see you on, when am I doing this now? Everything's changing. Monday, Thursdays, non-league to Premier League. So we'll see you on Thursday. No doubt it'll be a very big game. Cheers, boys. See you later.